The court having accepted the defendant's plea of guilty on July 20th, 2023, Mr. Talib, I find you guilty of the offense of murder as charged in the indictment. The court will follow the plea bargaining agreement and sentence you to 37 years confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. The court does make an affirmative finding that a deadly weapon, to wit, a firearm, was used in the commission of this offense. Counselor, any reason at all why your client should not be sentenced at this time?
No legal reason.
Very well. It is the order of judgment in the previous court that you be taken by the sheriff, safely held, transported to a receiving unit of the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, where you will be held for a period of 37 years or until this sentence is otherwise discharged in accordance with law.
Hello, family. Welcome back to Magna Carta Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Richard. Today, we want to talk to you about Aqib Talib's brother being sentenced to 37 years in prison. Last year at this time, the brothers were in a bit of a fight with the opposing team. It was, we look back on it now, it looks like it's complete stupidity. And in the midst of this particular game, a lot of chirping was being done. There ended up being a fight between the two coaches, and Talib's brother pulls out a gun and he shoots the opposing coach. And now he's been sentenced to 37 years in prison. I'm going to play a video here of the situation. We'll come back and talk about it after that.
I think I've played this in my head a million times. What I would say, what I wouldn't say, what I would do, what I wouldn't do. And today's here, so I just want to say August 13th changed my life tremendously. I was left to raise 3 kids by myself, pick up the pieces, try to figure it out. I said maybe I should have wrote it down so I wouldn't lose my thoughts. I couldn't even find words to even put on the paper. What do you say? What do you do? What do you tell a 9-year-old when they watched the person gunned down who they thought was the strongest person in the world? What do you tell them? What do you tell a 14-year-old who lost their hero? What do I tell a 25-year-old who felt like their dad was everything she had? Every day I wake up, I just try to be the best person and the best version of myself. Because if you actually knew who that person was that you gunned down, he would have given you anything you asked for. Because that's who he was. We gave back to the world. We gave back to the community, the kids. I've been in education over 20 years, teaching kids just to think different, to act different, to move different, to try to make this world a better place. So I don't feel hate. I don't feel resentment. Because what I do know is, even though you pleaded guilty, the punishment that's coming is much greater. Every day I try to tell my kids to be better. I don't want them to grow up feeling hatred, hard-hearted, giving love to the world. And again, I just try to think, what would I have said? What do I want to tell him? He might have killed one person that day, but you really committed a mass murder. You killed innocents. You killed souls, hopes, dreams of not just my kids, but all the 30 and 40 other little kids that was there. Who does that? How did you think that was right?
All right, family. So there we have it. That is a gut-wrenching speech right there. There's so much that happens in his life, and so many times we as young people, we are reacting without thinking about the consequences of our actions. Many lives were changed on this particular moment. So Aqib Talib, he's an NFL player who played for, I think, 14 years, something like that. His brother, he's going to be spending the next 37 years in prison. The brother has shot a man, and he's going to spend a good portion of his life behind bars. The children have lost their father, and not just lost their father, they watched him be murdered. The kids who were playing on the field, they will always have that experience with them, So as we're here today, we're adults. We need to find ways on how we can de-escalate situations, how we can handle these moments. This is a very sad story overall, and one unfortunately is going to follow all these people for the rest of their lives. For us who are here, we all know some young people and young people who are living their lives in a way that's a bit reckless. But also we also know adults that are a bit impulsive. And this is a story and a warning for all of us that just by having some decisions that are made that are not always thought through can change yours and everyone else's life forever. What are your thoughts on that situation? How do you feel? Like, like, would you be able to forgive someone who committed this act against your family? Please comment below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're your first time joining, please hit that subscribe button and have a good day.